You probably watch films and enjoy them for their enticing plots, complex characters, and interesting settings. Films have come a long way since Round Hay Garden Scene, the first film captured using a camera. I'm Jaba, and I wondered, how does modern movie cinematography compare with the first live-action motion pictures, and how has cinematography evolved over time? Modern movie cinematography differs from the first live-action motion pictures greatly. In the late 1800s, filmmaking began with drawings and then evolved into the use of primitive cameras. These cameras produced films that were black and white, choppy, and contained static. On the other hand, modern films we see today use high-tech cameras that produce crystal clear images. For example, if you compare a Charlie Chaplin film to a modern Marvel movie, there are obvious differences in film quality such as color, clarity, and smoothness of motion. Another difference is how in modern cinematography, you can build upon films that came before it. Tim King, a cinematographer with an MFA in cinematography, says, "Modern cinematography now has the benefit of seeing everything that happened in the past, and you can decide and learn from that." He also says we now have 100 years worth of experiences and lessons learned to do it better. That's what makes it more modern, because it is more successful in telling a story with images because people have learned from the past. The third difference is how in modern cinematography, filmmakers can edit their films in post-production. In early films, filmmakers could not edit their films after recording. To understand how film/cinematography became what it is today, we need to examine some major advancements in the history of film/cinematography. The first motion picture ever created was in the late 1800s when Edward Muybridge used photographs of a horse's every movement while running to create a stop-motion film of sorts. This film paved the way for many films to come. The next advancement occurred when filming Round Hay Garden Scene. It's the first film captured using a camera. It was developed by British inventor William Friese-Greene. The next advancement was special effects. The first type of special effects were called in-camera effects, in which the effects were done while the camera was rolling. An example of this is in the 1896 movie The Execution of Mary Stuart, which shows an actor dressed as the Queen getting beheaded. The executioner brings his axe down, and the Queen's severed head drops into the floor. The filmmaker performed this trick by stopping the camera, replacing the actor with a dummy, and then restarting the camera before the axe fell. The film crew then trimmed and combined the two pieces of film so that the action appeared continuous. The next advancement was color. This is one of the most major advancements in the history of film/cinematography. At first, films were shot monochrome and then they were hand-colored. Hand tinting gave way to natural color moving images with the British Kinemacolor process, first presented to the public in 1909. Then came Technicolor's three-color process, which was celebrated for its highly saturated colors during the golden age of cinema. After color, sound was introduced to films by adding synchronized sound to projected pictures using phonographic cylinders or discs. Now let's discuss how social media and smartphones have impacted the filmmaking industry. Tim King says, "Now there are so many more tools available to you because technology has made it possible. You can use your phone, you can use all sorts of things that didn't exist before. In this way, access to filmmaking has changed because anyone can create films, even a young child." Another way social media and smartphones have impacted the filmmaking industry is because it allows filmmakers to create and share films with a wide audience immediately. Brian Yang, producer and actor most known for his work of Charlie Fong in Hawaii Five-0 and producing the documentary Linsanity, says, "Now there are so many more tools available," says, "Now you can have a camera on your phone and produce very sharp pictures. Everything is digitized. It changed the game for everyone. You don't have to move to Los Angeles or New York. You don't have to move to the big cities to do this stuff. I think that isn't empowered aspiring filmmakers to get the jump. Social media is how you exhibit what you've done. If it's good, you'll get noticed, you'll get invited to meetings." In conclusion, films have come a long way since the first live-action motion pictures. I hope that you have learned what led up to making films what they are today, and that you appreciate the films you see today more. Next time you watch a film, don't just think about how great it is, but think about all the evolution and advancements that went into making it what it is. To learn more, visit my blog at blogs.scarsdaleschools.org/jkeh29 or scan the QR code.